song.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Pac Bill's still doing it. Right about now, though,
In the house.
living legend in the house.
In the house.
Yeah.
Last time I saw this cat, he had a Elvis toupee on. He came up to the station when I was at Power 106.
Well, I always came up there every time.
I
stayed
know.
on you every week, and I stayed up there. I lived up there.
But it was funny. The last time he came up there, he told me, he said, "Look, man, play my record, and I'll buy you a refrigerator."
Yeah.
What?
I'll buy you, because you know, like artists, what artists used to do,
I'll give you a watch.
They'll give you a watch, or to take you out to a strip club, or take you to dinner or something. He just like,
he said, nah, you ain't
buy your
gonna do that.
refrigerator.
he goes, "I'll buy you a refrigerator, man. I'll buy you a lawnmower. You need a lawnmower? What you need, man? You know what I'm saying? Cool, Keith. What's good, man?
I'm all right. I'm just chilling. I'm happy to see you around, of course. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
All you guys, coming out here. You was always around LA, playing that music.
Yeah, I'm still around LA, playing that music.
Yep.
And you still making the music.
Yep, still making the music, like you said, still staying modern and current.
Yeah.
Staying up. I'm producing now.
Yeah.
Well, you always know I was producing.
You know what, man? And I'm gonna play it a little bit later, man. But you redid one of Whitney's joints, Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I did that myself.
I
called my
tell.
name #1 producer.
What's up with Cutmaster Kurt? You ain't doing nothing with him no more?
No, me and Kurt still work together. Kurt took a break. Kurt was actually living in London for a minute.
Oh, word?
Yeah, he did the Paul McCartney thing. He did the Beatles on me. He went to London and stayed.
He pulled the Paul
He stayed
McCartney.
with his girl, and but he been going out there collecting records and stuff. Cause me and Kurt was having a conversation. We was like talking about collecting a lot of records. Like I make stuff from scratch with the keyboards.
Right.
Brand new. Kurt samples and stuff. So me and him was just talking about the record thing. It's like, you don't gotta always buy all the other CTR stuff been used up. You know that.
Yeah.
Not all the whatever fantasy. What's the top jazz labels. So we had.
Oh, you talking about all the samples? Yeah, everyone's used those. Everything's been ran through.
Everything is done. It's done. So we just started saying
you just gotta chop it up now, though. That's what it is.
You gotta go to Hong Kong to get records. And you gotta use
India.
And a lot of fools are, huh?
Yeah, you gotta go to
Nah,
use it. You gotta rap over like a Chinese record, or a Tokyo record is cool now. You gotta find rare stuff from Tokyo and Hong Kong now, and
Or
it's
just
cool.
know how to make your own shit, right?
Yeah, or go back to making your own original stuff, which I've been doing for the, jump. Anyway, making.
Yeah, but you still getting whole loops, man. Like people are still chopping up loops and everything, but you still taking whole loops.
Like I'll take something that people won't think they could use. Like I'll use a loop from David Bowie or something. I'll rap on top of Julio Iglesias, whereas everybody still got that limitation of samples where they still got to use, if it ain't from CTI.
And most people from your era too, they're like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they learned a certain way to produce records or how to make rap records, and so they still stick to the original blueprint.
They're still stuck in that time, and they think that law should always go. You got to obey that law. But I go against that law.
You've been going against it.
Like you said, I sample Whitney Houston.
When I saw you with a cape in the video.
Which one?
For
He said, which one?
the ultramagnetic.
When
you jumped in the cab.
Now we about chicks.
San Francisco Harvey.
Yeah, Two Brothers with Checks.
Yeah, Two Brothers with Checks. There we go.
We said that we looped that, like you said, that we was rapping over. I don't know what we made. I don't even know what we used.
Speaking of, man, what's up with Sed G and some of the other members of Ultramagnetic?
Sed's still writing lyrics and still it's funny. I caught up on my production game better than them. TR Love. They was making beats. I make beats better than Sed now. Ain't that something?
That's crazy.
Sed rap over my beats.
Oh, you producing for Sed now?
So we switched around. I used to rap on his stuff. When he was the man doing the stuff for Boogie Down Productions. Now,
yeah, okay. Now I'm glad you touched on that.
I don't mind rapping on my beats.
I'm glad you touched on that. Now the rumor is, for all these years, that Sed G produced Criminal Minded.
Well, Sed did about the 3 main tracks,
South Bronx.
Well, they did South Bronx, but Sed did Poetry. Sed did The Bridge Is Over. So. But Sed did a lot of the drums for them,
Right.
You hear a lot of the ultra drums on that, a lot of that, some of their stuff. So, but they was always using, just get the programs.
Right.
Then they put their own top on the top.
Right.
But, he did a lot of the programs, though. You could hear the drums, the James Brown and the Peach of the President. Him and Marley always had the drums.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say a lot of names. A lot of people used to come over to to his house and everybody get snares from him and kits.
Get like kits, yeah.
Yeah, everybody used to come and get kits from him.
Yeah, because when that album came out, actually before like even the album came out, the singles you guys were putting out, like just the
we
production.
never had an album. Remember, we took us like 20 singles before we had an album. We did 20 singles before we had an album, so we was making a bunch of singles. Then we finally got the Ego Tripping. You know, I found that, and I found the funky. You know, the boom, 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 Joe Cocker. Like I rapped over that. So people wouldn't consider that a jazz collection record. I was always finding records like, you know, like me. I rap over Slave or something. I rap over Cameo. I don't have a law. It don't have to be like you said from those brackets of the crates for me. I don't gotta stick with it. Don't gotta be like, oh, you found Freddie
only
Hubbard.
Jazz samples.
Yeah, you found Freddie Hubbard and you found only Ronnie Laws.
Right.
I'll rap over Captain Sky.
It don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
You know,
how competitive was it when you were coming up, and you know, like Ultramagnetic and like some of the other groups that like who was like. I know like it was like a competition for you guys to find like a sample first and try to flip it before somebody else would. Like how competitive was it back in those days?
Well, it was because like you said, everybody was stuck in that little narrow sample range. Like you might have a brother or sister. We tried to stay away from that. Like you said, there was a lot of groups. You know, like say if you sample something, you got to be careful that maybe Das Effects ain't use it or maybe EPMD ain't use it.
Like you guys were one of the first ones to use synthetic substitution.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now substitution is on what Kanye West got.
Everything. OPP.
Fabulous used it.
Yeah, everybody used it.
Everybody's still using it to this day.
Public Enemy.
They won't leave them drums alone.
Yeah, that's a dope sample though. Still
the
to this day.
substitution, Melvin Bliss, right?
Yep.
They won't leave him. I hope they give him his money.
Did you give him his money?
I think it was ours. but we sampled it. We made it so clean. It sounded like ours, right?
Yeah, it did.
Oh yeah, that girl.
Ultra.
Didn't
MC,
the girl
Ultra.
flip it? Didn't the girl flip it? Who sing? What was her name?
It's been flipped so many times, man.
The R&B chick. You know, Anne Marie.
Yep, she did.
You know, on the YRU record.
Yeah, A. Marie. Yep. Yeah, look at you, man, knowing your music stuff, man.
I mean, you know,
outside of hip hop, I like that, Keith.
Yeah, I mean, rap ain't only jazz. To me, now this is what I want to make a statement to say. Like a lot of those people, they hate the new kids. They hate like I'm with that. You know, I like the Pharrell. I like the Timberland stuff. I think that's still a part of rap. Also, you can't count that out. I think you can't always say that those guys are not in rap or that's not hip hop. If you're making new stuff, that's still hip hop. Like you can't give them you can't go give handcuffs on their hand and give them a -0 and say, oh, they making brand new stuff. They get a 0 minus. Nah, brand new stuff is in.
Hip hop keeps
and it's
growing.
like the shoes now. It's like how everybody dress. You got a dude wearing skinny pants. You got a dude wearing a kilt now. You got a dude dressing whatever. You got a dude dressing like whatever. He got a wig on like a woman. It's all music is going that way too. Like you can make anything now. I think the simplest stuff is the dopest stuff. It got space in it. You can hear the vocals.
Yeah.
You know, you don't gotta have like 18 tracks. I don't think rap gotta be like Barry White production no more. It don't gotta, he used 58 tracks. It's so incredible. And it's like the way
if you're rapping,
the arrangement of those drums on top of other drums. I mean, you know, we did that back in the days with, you know, all the sounds and, you know, Public Enemy, the Bomb Squad, which is good at that time, but still, when I think that broke a lot of things when when Low End Theory came out. Remember?
Yeah, the Tribe Called Quest.
They had like 4 or 5 sounds. It sounded big and thick.
Yeah.
You know, to get a rapper's breathe.
You
could hear the voices better. You know what I'm saying? You could hear Q-Tip rhyming. You know, you could use. Some people felt like if you only use 5 tracks, that's not a record. Yeah. It needs more.
All these rules.
All these rules. Like, you know, if it sounds good and there's 5 tracks, mix it down.
Hey, yo, check this out. We got Kool Keith in the studio right about now, man. We're gonna play some music, man. Still got a lot more to talk about too, man. What you want to hear from the new joint that you just gave me over here?
Let me see. I want to hear new MC New York.
Yeah, let's fuck with that one.
MC New York. Hold on.
MC New York. I gotta go in.
We was playing earlier. Cracking.
All right, let's get into it. MC New York, Soul Assassin Radio, Shade 45, Kool Keith in the studio, y'all. Turn it up, legendary.
MC New Practicing throwing darts at mags with unknowns just to fill up paper space. I'd rather see more ads with better texture of paper plates for all kinds of barbecues. Better so fly, I call you in the bathroom to hear what you spinning, sucker. This what you playing doodle. Pull your ears off with a fucking monkey wrench. Take you to the hospital, I bet you won't grin. Pull your forehead back till it crack like some matzo crackers. You might want to wear a band-aid that start from your neck past your asshole after. That dinosaur is my logo that you used to see on the Raptors. Rap that guy for the shitty diaper going backwards. A factory pupper with no soul in his drop kicks. Blindfold you with a bowl. 100 million rappers lined up to eat my shit. Off a spoon. MC New York. What another name to have.
That's the talking part.
MC New York. What another name to have. Number one producer. Whether you like it or not. On top. Boogie in the Bronx, make your girl come around, dance all night long in the party with Bacardi. I'ma freaking hold your body till you get real tipsy.
Like
Lick you quickly, you my peach girl. Eat her up, take it to the bedroom. Pump it in, pump it out, take your heart out. Baby, where you swing with me, doing your things you see. Let's top of this, see your drawers come down, see you all wet now. Got pajamas on, you spraying a lot of draw. Got a fireplace, we playing checkers on the floor. Triple jump, triple jump, triple jump. All ladies wanna get your pumps. Red bottoms, I just slide them off. In your panties, I just slide them off.
Came in the door, tapped in my coat. I know I'm looking for is staring in my face. Oh, they play
Ancient gears doing my thing at the top of the ring. Like Lennox Lewis, I do this, I get through this so easily. I squeeze in about a G, I squeeze in the bathroom and pee. Pull my dick out. Girl come in with the tongue, turn around. Put my tongue in the ass. She say, damn, you giving me a blast. I ride, let her suck me first class. United Airline. Go back, come up on the hairline. She say that nigga's fine, super duper. That's right, come sweep the sweets like Mr. Hooper. Damn that nigga, top 40. On top of the key, shooting from the top like James Worthy. Number 42, going past baseline over Kobe. So be it the rest, so be it the best. Fuck around, confess, the top notcher. Check out my watch. Some niggas still wearing Swatch. They got their head bald, a little round circle in the top like Ed Koch. I'm that nigga, yo, I cook that meat, warm it up in the pots. They say these niggas out here are Campbell's soup. They real still wearing that shoes from F Troop. These niggas, they trying to form a little circus group. I call them Ringling Brothers niggas. That's them whack, them other niggas. I don't fuck with them, they just suck with them. Fuck around, you get stuck with them. I'm that nigga that's hyper, the typer, the riper. That's right, I'm shooting off the top at rappers like a fucking sniper. These niggas still wearing the motherfucking Huggy diapers. I'm so swift coming down the street, so smooth and shit, smooth legit. I might pull over the side of a 99-cent store and suck a tip. And put one little finger on the clip. And then she say, yo, won't you come home and babysit? I said, baby, let me shit. You got the nice toilet, let me oil it. Put some hot dogs in the pot and boil it. And you call it, shot call it, fuck around and fall in, lay in the tub with me.
Yo, I got a new alias for you, Sir Vulgar. Sir Vulgar in the house.
You know I'm Sir Vocal, I do it local. Get my gas and my ass from Sunoco. These niggas got me in the chokehold, but they chillin', they doing they things, maxing on the side with a broke hoe.
Yo.
Fuck around, I'm coming through in a white suit. Following me, I'm like Ice-T, my girl is Coco. Fuck around, they call me Flojo, no kids slow-mo. These niggas just making demos. You know that chalk, they still making promos.
Yo,
they
Kool
up late, they trying to hang with me, they taking no dose. They slow poking it, don't stop me right now, chop.
I gotta stop you.
Cause I'm full of a nut. I'm full of a cut like a bitch with a big gut.
Oh my goodness. And on that note, Kool. Hang out with us, man. We're gonna play some more music.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hang out with
I'm gonna get to this Childish Gambino right now with Bun B. It's called
PMD
R.I.P.
coming up.
PMD coming up. Y'all hold
All
tight.
right,
Solar
you know
Sass
what?
Radio
Cool
Shade
Keith in the
45.
building.
Yeah.
In the house.
Coming from James Tilden. Fuck around, I'm illin'.